A wedding ring worth several $1 million, celebrity guests, and scandalous protests. In Venice, the wedding of one of the richest people in the world, 61-year-old American billionaire Jeff Bezos, is underway. It's still going on because the celebration has already lasted 3 days. The businessman's chosen one is 55-year-old host Lauren Sanchez, who not so long ago even managed to fly into space. By the way, the wedding sparked heated protests among the residents of the Italian city, who are unhappy with the huge number of tourists. All the details of the most talked about wedding of the year have probably been gathered by TSN correspondent Oksana Tkachenko.
The wedding of the century, which has been making headlines in the world press. In Venice, one of the richest people in the world, Amazon owner Jeff Bezos, and TV host Lauren Sanchez tied the knot. Paparazzi are leaking photos of the happy newlyweds, with the bride in a mermaid dress from the fashion house Dolce & Gabbana.
This wedding was extremely secretive. Honestly, it was very difficult to get confirmation of anything at all, where or when. Last night, we found out that a big welcome party was held at the Madonna dell'Orto church here in Venice. We were there. You could get pretty close, although the security was really strict, so you had to peek around the corner just to catch a glimpse of anything. Yesterday, we heard part of the party's music playlist, so now everyone wants to know who's performing, who's attending, what the food is like. But everyone is keeping it a secret.
Bezos is 61. He's the owner of the delivery company Amazon and the space technology company Blue Origin. 55-year-old Lauren is a successful TV host, businesswoman, and pilot who has even managed to go to space. Both are famous and accomplished, and both have previous marriages and children behind them. Exactly when their romance began is not known for sure, but the press suggests that it was because of this woman that Bezos left his previous wife, Mackenzie Scott, with whom he spent a quarter of a century and has 4 children. After the divorce, Mackenzie received a record settlement of $35.5 billion from her husband. However, Bezos did not become much poorer after that. Even now, his fortune is estimated at $227 billion, making him the 4th richest person in the world. For their engagement, the businessman gave Lauren a 30-carat ring worth between $3 and $5 million. They also decided to celebrate the wedding in grand style. 3 days of festivities in the tourist hotspot city on water, Venice, will reportedly cost them $50 million, according to observers. The event's guests include celebrities, business partners, and members of royalty. In total, about 200 people have been invited to celebrate the Bezos wedding. Among them are Trump's daughter Ivanka with her husband, actor Leonardo DiCaprio, TV host Oprah Winfrey, the Kardashian family, and the royal family of Jordan. For the VIP guests, 5 five-star hotels in Venice have been completely booked. The Italian city has been flooded with private jets and yachts. According to the BBC, former U.S. Marines are providing security for the event. Notably, in their invitations, the couple asked guests not to bring gifts, but instead to donate to the local UNESCO office, environmental initiatives, and the Venice International University.
We are truly witnessing a unique moment, with so many of the world's most influential people gathered in one place. They are attending this event, and it's a rare opportunity to see such a concentration of celebrities in such an iconic and historic place as Venice.
However, the celebration itself was not without scandals. Ever since March, when it became known that Bezos was planning to get married in Venice, there have been ongoing protests here from opponents of tourism, critics of excessive luxury lifestyles, and environmental activists. Activists unfurled banners in the center of the Italian city reading, "No place for Bezos," and "If you can rent Venice for your wedding, then you can pay more taxes." They set up caricature mannequins of the billionaire and even threatened to flood the canals with inflatable crocodiles to prevent guests from traveling by boat. In the end, under pressure from the protesters, the organizers were forced to change one of the celebration venues. The newlyweds had planned to hold it at the luxurious 16th century exhibition center, the Scuola Grande della Misericordia in the city center, but they moved it to the local arsenal, which is surrounded by fortified walls. Some Venetians and city guests admit that, on the contrary, they have a positive attitude toward the lavish wedding.
Well, I'm happy for Venice. It's wonderful. Not for me personally, but for Venice. Although Venice doesn't really need it, because, as you can see, it's unique. But still, it's very nice that such celebrities come here to celebrate, get married, do things.
Hi, I'm Jeff Bezos' lookalike from Germany. The protests here don't concern me, because all the hoteliers and restaurateurs thank me for being here and told me I'm a welcome guest. Probably only 10 or 20 people are protesting, and that's it. Overall, everyone is very satisfied and happy. As you can see, I can move around like Bezos, and nothing happens.
The local authorities shared the same opinion. The Venice City Hall was outraged by the protests and reminded activists that it is precisely wealthy and famous tourists like Bezos who contribute the most to the city's budget. Oksana Tkachenko, TSN 1+1, Marathon, United News.